Welcome to Relationship Marketing Give Thanks Daily. Hi, I'm Sharon Grimm, executive with SendOutCards, your host, and today's guest speaker is Scott Thompson. Thank you so much for joining us. Very excited to be able to share with you today this amazing opportunity we have here with SendOutCards. I have been with SendOutCards for 6 years. This is my favorite time of the year because this is when I joined SendOutCards. I joined it to do my holiday cards because, quite frankly, I didn't want to have to put stamps or labels on them anymore, and SendOutCards totally solved the problem for me then, and we didn't even have an app. So let's get going. Let me share such a great system that we have. In the information that I get to share with you will change your life, not only emotionally, but also financially. But it won't do anything unless you apply the information we share with you today. SendOutCards is making a positive impact on people worldwide every single day. And we want you to be a part of this revolutionary movement without giving up anything you currently do. And you know what? I'm going to take a break because I wanted to mention that Scott's going to join us right at the 15-minute mark. And at that time, he's going to share his words of wisdom and how he uses SendOutCards. So we'll continue on. Let's talk about the history of SendOutCards. Cody Bateman founded SendOutCards in 2003. Our headquarters are located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and SendOutCards is a member of the Direct Selling Association. Cody had a vision, and his vision was simply this. He wanted to take the greeting card and gifting business from an offline traditional brick and mortar environment to an online click and order environment, just like Amazon did for books, Netflix did for movies, and iTunes did for music. Now, when you go to Amazon, you can get books and so many other things and have them sent to your house. It's so great and so easy. It's in an instant. Same with Netflix. You can download those shows that you've been meaning to watch, movies, and sit in the comfort of your home and enjoy them. iTunes, well, I don't know the last time you've been to a music store. I don't even know where they are, but I certainly can download my favorite songs right onto my phone. Well, SendOutCards is doing the exact same thing in the greeting card and gifting industry. Today, from the comfort of your home, your office, or sitting on the beach, you can choose a card and press send. You can even add photos to your cards. You can add gifts, and SendOutCards takes it from there. SendOutCards prints it, stuffs it, stamps it, and mails it. As soon as I heard this, I was in. It solved my whole problem with having to go to the post office. I had so many cards sitting around in a box. It was time. So the digital revolution is underway. The largest taxi company owns no taxis, Uber. The largest telecom company owns no lines, Skype. The largest media owner creates no content, Facebook. The largest movie house owns no cinemas, Netflix. The largest software vendors do not create the apps, Apple and Google. The largest greeting card and gifting company has no stores. The soon-to-be largest greeting card and gifting company has no stores, SendOutCards. SendOutCards is the best customer appreciation and best relationship building program in the world. SendOutCards has sent over 140 million greeting cards and 7 million gifts over the past 13 years. You can create a card on our system online on the website and choose from thousands and over 17,000 cards to choose from, or just simply create your own. Or you can go onto your mobile device, a mobile phone, and it doesn't even matter if you have an iPhone or a smartphone or an Android. You can send a card and a gift from wherever you are. We live in a mobile world today. We live in a world of instant gratification. You can check the weather. You can check what movies are on. You can even watch movies. You can read a book. You can pay bills. You can do your banking. You can listen to music. You can even do business. In fact, our CEO, Cody Maimon, he talked to the smart people who did some research. And did you know that 80% of business follow-up falls into 3 simple categories? It was great to meet you. Thank you very much. And celebrating the new possibilities of us working together. He created this amazing first impression kit in pearl white and satin black. And this kit is just awesome, makes it so simple to make your first impression an amazing lasting impression. In fact, let's take a minute here to show you just how easy it is to send one of these first impression cards from your mobile device. Simply open up the app and select the campaign button down the bottom. This will take you right into our campaign manager. For this demo, we're going to send the white New Possibilities card. Click on that, and it's going to open right up to the front of the card. Swipe it to the left, and you're going to come to the inside left of the card. Right here, you have the opportunity to put in your own photo. It could be a photo you just took from your meeting right there. It could be a photo that was already on your phone, or it could be a photo that was already in the SendOutCards system. It goes right in there. Look at that. You can frame it. It looks so amazingly sharp. Now, swipe it to the left again, and here's where you have a little template that's already got some pre-written words. So in case you just can't think of what to say, you have something to work with. You could just sign your name. However, Cody, our CEO, in this sample, he customizes it to himself, puts his own words in there, puts his signature, and he's good to go. Swipe it to the left, and this is where the branding is in the back of the first impression card. So you can put your logo there or whatnot. And, you know, Cody, he put his headshot in there, and you could put so much great, it could just be your contact phone number. Get as creative as you like. Next, we're going to need to send this card. You can go right into your contacts and click on an existing contact in the system. You could add a contact on the fly, or you can import it from your phone's contacts. Then once you hit send, it gives you a summary of your order. This one in particular is 5 points and 47 cents. Today it's 49 cents for your stamp, and it gives you a summary. And this is what the card looks like. Just simply gorgeous. What an amazing first and lasting impression you will have. So this card cost about $2. So I'm going to go over some of the pricings that we have with our pans and packages. And this preferred monthly package, well, this option right here has our best price point. It's 39 cents per point. So that's where I got that card costs $5, because 5 times 0.39 is $2 is about $2. And there's no commitment on this plan. You can cancel it at any time. So that gives you about 33 regular 3-panel cards or 20 of those first impression cards. If you're not sending that to that capacity, we have some smaller packages too. We have the retail package, which is 20 points per month, and the pay-as-you-go, which is a sliding scale fee. Depending on the more points you buy, the less you pay. So those are the pins and packages for the points. These are our bundles, which what all of these 3 bundles have in common here is they all give you the opportunity to customize the back of the card with a custom brand manager. Both the marketing bundle and the business bundle have the first impression kit that I just showed you included in there. And that's worth $249 alone. The business bundle is unique in the fact that it allows for multi-users. The $7.95 one-time fee includes a main account plus 2 sub-accounts. If you need to add on more sub-accounts, it's $99 each. It has that first impression kits, amazing additional campaigns, training portal, handwriting font and signatures, points to get you going, 400 of them, and unlimited memory. If you add this all up separately, it would come out to $13.80. Quite a bit of savings, and there is an annual fee on each one of these. This particular one's $150. Now, the marketing bundle is the sweet spot for those that don't need those multi-accounts but would like all the features offered in this system. It comes with that same startup campaign pack, the first impression kit, training portal, handwriting font and signatures, 200 points to get you going, and an upgrade in memory. Again, values at $754, and it's a one-time fee of $395 plus an annual fee of $98. The personal bundle, that just has a little bit less. Maybe money's tight, or you just don't need all these extra features, then this is a great place to start. It has your brand manager and signatures and some points and gets you going, and has a little bit of cost savings here at $195 versus the $213. Simply get back to the person who brought you here today, and they're going to advise you on the best bundle for your needs. As you're looking at all this, you may be thinking, I know lots of other people that would definitely enjoy this, either helping them grow a business or just helping them build relationships. If that's the case, simply add the SendOutCards distributorship to any type of customer that you are at, any level, for $50, and it has a $59 annual renewal fee. Comes with everything you need to succeed in the business, including training. Now, there's a bonus. If you add this distributorship onto a marketing or business bundle, you will get the distributor follow-up campaign pack, which is valued at $100. Take a quick peek at that. It's 2 campaigns, one campaign that trickles over your customers and another one that trickles over for your distributors as you need to meet your needs as you grow your team and your customer base. So as you're looking this all over, keep this in your head. How do you want to get started now? Do you want to start as a customer? So you're a 1 and you just want to relay this back to the person that brought you here. Or do you want to be a number 2, a referral partner, meaning from time to time you know you're going to come across people that are going to need this as you use the service. So you're number 2. Number 3, you want to earn money part-time on the side. And maybe you have some college tuition bills or an extra car payment or some debt you want to work down and you just want to do it on the side. Or 3 or 4, you want to replace your current income. So with that said, I'm just going to go over how we earn money and send out cards. So for each marketing bundle you sell, I'm just going to use marketing bundle as our standard here in the middle. For each marketing bundle you sell, you can earn up to $335. And you can earn up to $195 for every marketing bundle sold in your organization. And that bonus is paid out to unlimited levels. Simply double that bonus for the business bundles and have them for the personal bundle. That's only one piece of the money that you can earn. You can also earn residual income, which is month after month. The bonuses are one time. The residual is month after month. You can earn up to 20% on your personal customers' volume as you show others and you can show others how to do the same. Now, if you personally sponsor 3 distributors and they do the same, and they sponsor 3, who sponsor 3, who sponsor 3, 7 levels deep, it comes out to 3,279 distributors. That's what those numbers add up to right there. You will receive a 2% override on all the customer volume on levels 1 through 6 and 5% on level 7. So how big will your team be? And that's how big your paycheck will be. So again, get started now and get back to the person who brought you here as to whether you're a 1, 2, 3, or 4. SendOutCards is poised for massive growth, and millions will experience SendOutCards in the next few years. We will be a worldwide household name. Join us today. Then now, unmute our friend. I'm muting Scott. You there now, Scott?
Yes, Sharon, I am.
All right. Now I get the joy of introducing you. Scott Thompson comes to us from Maine. He is currently working actively on a break, I should say, from the state of Maine Bureau of Motor Vehicles. In fact, Scott just got awarded the State of Maine Secretary of State 2017 Manager of Year Award. Woohoo!
Thank you.
And he's married. It's just ladies, he's married. He's a father of 3 successful adult children. He's been part of SendOutCards as a distributor. He's a senior manager. He's been part of SendOutCards since 2010. And he joined SendOutCards because this job that he has here decided to cut 2 weeks of pay a year. And he was going into a part of his life back in 2010 where he was about ready to have 3 kids in college for the next 4 years. So cash was like you needed more cash. So somebody at your church shared this with you, and you said, sounds good to me. Scott was the type of guy that he would go to the store, get a card, bring it home, and it sat in the box, never got sent. So when he saw that SendOutCards sends them for you, he was in. And after 7 years, Scott's still getting checks. He's loving the business, and he's really enjoying professionals, helping professionals grow their business alongside with them, just giving thanks on a daily basis. So I'm going to let Scott take it from here. Welcome, welcome.
Well, thank you, Sharon. And first of all, congratulations on you being promoted to executive.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Yeah, you've worked hard, and I also want to thank you for helping my team down in that area. You know, up here in Maine, we don't get down to your area as much as we'd like, but thank you for the cooperation, and that's the beauty of this company is no matter where in the world we can hook you up with someone. So thank you again. And Carol, you guys do a great job taking care of the regional events, which you'll talk about later. But I want to share a few stories of customers that I've helped grow their business. And the first one in particular is a realtor friend of mine that signed up a few years ago to use the system to build his business. And I find this happens quite a bit as he was sending out cards and using it the way it should be, and his business grew. And then he turns around and the business is growing. He stops doing what made him successful. And he stopped the account and stopped sending the cards. Well, he just called me up last week and he says, we need to get together because I need to, my business isn't doing that well. You know, he says, I'm in a rut. And I said, I knew what the answer was. I said, well, have you been sending any cards? And he sheepishly said, no, that's why we need to get together. You need to get me going back on it. So we got an appointment set up for this weekend to get him going again. But it's amazing the things that Cody tells us that we need to do in building relationships. And he was going great guns, and he stopped doing what made him successful, and that was the personal touch. And I know his business is going to just stop booming again because he's a great realtor. But I just felt that that's a classic example of what I see. Prior to coming to work at the state 15 years ago, I worked for small businesses. And the thing where businesses grows is the personal relationship. And this tool is amazing. So I have two other businesses that saw the value of the business. My garage door broke, so I had to call a door company, and there's a guy locally that my neighbor recommended, and he come over the next day, and you know it's the middle of the winter, and he comes and fixes it, reasonable price. And I said, geez, I said, I'd like to send you a thank you gift. I said, do you like brownies? Yeah, I love brownies. I could tell he was, wasn't a marathon runner or anything, real skinny. So I took a picture of him and I just put it on the card. And I said, what's your address? I showed him how I put the address in real quick in the system. And I said, you're going to get this in 3 to 5 days. And this little thank you. And he goes, oh my gosh. I go, do you do anything to appreciate your customers? He goes, no, but my wife and I were just talking about that, is that we're opening a new store and I need to reach out to people. This is awesome. And so the next weekend I was in his kitchen signing his wife and him up for the account and to use it. They bought the personal bundle so they could put their logo on the back. They had spent the money to have a professional logo done for their company. It was a family-owned company, so his father did it more word of mouth, but they were growing, and so they're getting more professional with the logos and everything. And they've used it, and they just keep growing and growing. I hear them advertising on the radio now, and I see 2 or 3 of their trucks around town, so they're doing pretty well. The third one, it was like a week later, I was here at Motor Vehicle. I was about to go on break, and it was a used car dealer. And I was walking outside. I saw the owner, and I just said, "Hey, can I talk with you a minute?" And we got talking about his business. It's in a small town here in Maine. And he seemed to be coming in not too often, buying a few temporary plates for his vehicle sales. And I said, got talking, asked him how he appreciated customers. Well, he goes, geez, I don't do anything for him. And I said, well, let me show you this. So I just did a card. It was 5 minutes, the conversation. He goes, geez, can we get together? Can I talk to you more about that, how to do this and everything? So the next Saturday, I was at his showroom on Saturday morning, and we set him up for an account. And, he's taking pictures of people that buy his cars and thank yous. And we've talked about ways that he might be able to use it to increase his service sales, about sending reminders for, changing the winter tires in the fall, and oil changes and anniversary cards. So it's interesting and fun to help people grow their business. And then I use it for personal use. My favorite time of the year is coming up next week, Thanksgiving. And it was my second year, I think, of using the system. And we usually have family. It's become a family tradition. And I have anywhere from 8 to 15 people at the house. So one year, I happened to have the camera out. I sometimes forget the camera when I'm having major events. That's just a side joke that everybody that I know kind of ribs me on. But I took a lot of pictures that day, and my wife did a fantastic job with the food. I did a little wine tasting and so we just had pictures of everybody afterwards in the living room, all crashed on chairs and stuff. So everybody that was there, I had a picture of, and I put it in the card. And on the front, I had taken a picture of the turkey coming out of the oven. It was an awesome turkey. It was, I think, 24 pounds, so it was pretty big. So I put that on the front, and I put a little thanks and giving down in the corner and the year. And then on the inside, I thank my wonderful wife and everybody for coming. And everybody that came got their own individual card. And, it was a hit. And just love using the system. Over the Thanksgiving weekend, this is my tradition of doing the card and sending it. The holiday rush is over. I don't have to handwrite individual cards, and it's done.
I can't agree with you more. I'm listening to you, Scott, and I am impressed with the fact that you have webbed working this business on top of a full-time job, just webbing it into opportunities that you see in your life and continuing on. I mean, do you wake up every morning and think, whose life I can make a little better? Like, how do you keep that in front of you?
Well, years ago, I won't get into the full story there, it would be on for hours, but about 20 years ago, I went through a divorce, and it was a major thing in my life. And I wrote my personal mission statement in the middle of it. And SendOutCards has helped me live the mission. At the end of the day, I want to know that I've made a difference in someone's life. And when I saw SendOutCards, it was a no-brainer.
Wow.
And so that's what I do. And it allows me, when we first signed up, as you know, we were doing it on laptops and a computer at home. But now we get to do it anywhere, and we get to show it to anybody at any time. and it's just amazing. And the company is such an uplifting company. I can't tell you the times that I've just acted on Cody's prompting, the book, the prompting, and a few days later get a call from somebody that said, I needed that, and it's just amazing. So it allows me to live my mission, but also I'm looking to retire earlier so I can do some outside volunteer projects. And this is a way, because prior to my friend introducing it to me at church one day, or inviting me to a meeting, I had worked the part-time seasonal jobs like LL Bean. And what you do is you work there, and then you go in and spend everything you made on getting in the employee store. So you don't get too far ahead, And I needed something that just didn't last for, a couple, 3 months that you kill yourself. And when I first started, I needed to build it up because I had a need right then. So I was working a fair amount of hours over and above my job, but it was not even a job. It was just part of what I wanted to do. So it's busy people. If you want something done, go to somebody that's busy.
Yeah. Yes. And I've seen you in action. You are amazing. Here you are in this picture. I just wanted to point out you're with Steve Schultz, our president of field operations, at one of our events, and you got the opportunity to surprise him as our SendOutCards mailman with a greeting card and a gift. And we actually have a similar event coming up in January. I just want to make sure people put this date down. January 25th, 2018 will be our next New England SendOutCards showcase with the one and only Jordan Adler, from author of Beach Money. And he's got another book that just came out. It's like Beach Money Better or something like that. I think that's in Amazon. And Scott, if anybody wants to reach out to you, they can find you on Facebook, right? Or
Right.
yeah. And
under,
Scott, yeah.
Under H. Scott Thompson.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And my email is my license plate, ME for Maine, 7QQ at maine.rr.com.
I love it. I never knew that that's what that meant.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. Reach out to whoever sent you here today. They can answer any questions you have. My email's below as well. So thank you so much for spending time with Scott and I, and we hope this really made a difference in your life and how you build relationships. And we really, truly hope you join us on some level at some point today or tomorrow. Take care. I'm going to stop the recording.